Hey y'all, happy holidays. I have been meaning to check in since Thanksgiving-ish because I just wanted to have a real talk about how my Thanksgiving was. I was so sad. I've been talking with friends and family and others who can relate to, take these off for the glare, who can relate to having holiday blues from being as a result of being single. You know, I mean, I've probably had more single holidays than booed up holidays, but it can just be a very triggering time for those of us who desire commitment, you know, desire to have that plus one. And so I just remember I went to work that day. Excuse me. You know, I work with the less fortunate. I work with homeless youth ages 17 to 24. So, you know, you have to try to take the focus off of yourself. Think about a young person who may not have any family. You know, as a staff person, you know, we become their family, their mamas, their aunties, their uncles, their cousins, whatever, you know. And so that's always a blessing for me to be able to spend that time with them. But so after I left work, I went to my parents' house. And, you know, even for our parents as they age and children, you know, their grown children have their own family units, wives, husbands. My nephews are now teenagers, you know, they're not little babies anymore. So some holidays, even for our parents, can be tough, you know, and so we have to make sure we're loving on them as well. So when I got off work, I went and spent some time and talked with my parents, and I was just like, you know, sometimes you don't want to fake it. And so I was just being real with my parents, and I probably was having some type of emotional PMS at the time as well. But, you know, and I enjoy cooking. You know, I had cooked a little bit, made some pies for my parents, some sweet potato pies, made a cake for my coworkers and my parents. So that's always fun, being able to contribute. But I just had this sadness, this blues that came over me, and I was just ready for that day to be over. And it's like, okay, how ungrateful are you? And this man that I know, I saw him a couple days prior at the grocery store, and I told him I was sad, and he was like, this is not regret day, this is Thanksgiving day that's coming up. And I was like, you know, he has a point. But it's like sometimes you just can't, you know, your feelings are valid however you're feeling, and you just have to be able to process that. You have to be able to believe that it's not going to always be this way. Like, you know, one day, you know, I will meet somebody, or I won't have any more like single holidays. But, you know, I was just ready to get through that process and for it to be over. So I don't know if, like, how some of you all were able to process that, those blues. Like, some people put all their love into their kids. I don't have any of my own children, you know. So, you know, some people may just have a small family unit. It just may be you and your girlfriend, or you and your boyfriend, or whatever, you know. You may not even have parents, things like that. So let's just be mindful how triggering the holidays can be for each other, and let's just call in, check in. Like, I do appreciate my friends and family who did reach out to me and tell me happy Thanksgiving. I reached out to some people as well. So anyway, just keeping it real. I love you guys, but now it's getting time for Christmas. And like I said, I'm glad Thanksgiving is over, but hey, you just never know what the rest of the year holds. Keep the faith. Let's start setting some goals for 2023, right? Personal goals, professional goals, whatever it is, business goals. I've been talking about these same 30 pounds. I said I can't keep blaming it on the pandemic. It was here yesterday and gone tomorrow, right? But I know that I gained 30 pounds in 2 years, so get it together, sis. And I know this lady was like, stop being so hard on yourself. And she's right. You know, they're like, embrace you. Embrace you. All the thickness. Because you have to love yourself at every size, you know. You don't want to be running prospects away because you talking about, oh, he ain't gonna like me because I'm thick, I got all this extra. And some of the guys like it. It's winter time. Anyway, it's not an excuse to not work out or eat healthy, but we just gotta roll with the punches. We gotta keep on rolling, right? One monkey don't stop no show. I love you guys, and I'll check back in with I'm planning to have a new platform for my YouTube, more professional. You know, I have my little home studio office set up. Still working on cleaning that up. I did get the ring light. So stay tuned for my show, Embrace You with Dr. Ray, in 2023, or maybe before the year is out. Just want to have a new setting, more so than the car setting. But I love you guys, and you know, hey, your feelings are valid. If it's Christmas Day or Christmas Eve and you don't want to be bothered with nobody, that is your right. You don't have to force yourself to go to no Christmas parties. You know, but sometimes I think we can be a little bit too isolated, you know, but whatever you need to do for you, self-care, do it, because that's what I'm going to do. Love you guys, and I'll update y'all soon. Bye.